Alright, anyway, Root Hollow's on fire, the demons have invaded, Fran is dead in a bloody pulp.
Fran actually was revealed to be a 7-foot tall
I fucking told you. I fucking told
pure
you.
Steel.
I fucking told you.
Somehow in like the 2.5 foot tall kobold body was hidden just a million blades.
They were just a sheath? Like...
Yeah.
Fran's non-binary, correct? Fran's a kobold. They don't have gender, do they?
No.
All right, cool.
Fran is actually Albert Fish.
Nice. Surprise. All right. The serial killer?
Man, it's been a while since I've thought about Albert
I
Fish.
wish I had.
I wish I had. It's like you don't.
All right, so here's where we come back from that cut.
Oh, you don't want a recap of what happened?
You don't want to talk about the Grundle butter?
You don't want to talk about Arbiter Emerald Laurel?
Yeah, I do. She's an old lady. She's an old lady. I'm more concerned about the pebbles in the water that spelled out all of our words. That was uncomfy and kind of hated that room, to be honest.
I liked that room.
And let's see. Pretty much.
Why would you hate that room? You opened it, you know?
Yeah, that doesn't mean I don't hate it. It's like when you hate your kid, you know?
Oh.
Like, sure, I gave birth to it, but it's still a piece of shit, and I hate it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Right. I know all about having a child.
Thiradin probably is a kid. And back home in Grovehold where there was no mystery or secrets and...
I don't think you could have a secret kid in Grovehold.
Well,
if a kid's born, everyone knows there's a kid born.
Right, do they though? What if it was an I mean, look. In my defense, we were living on top of fucking magic catacombs.
Yeah.
For thousands of years.
You didn't know the catacombs were magic.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Maybe there's a secret place that secret bastard children go that we just don't know about.
Well.
That would add a dimension.
Yeah, it would. That would definitely be a dimension.
To Grovehold, that could add some...
some
kind of storytelling device.
Oh, yeah.
Grovehold has his secrets, but that ain't it. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, not that one.
Well, still, you know what? Here's the thing. Maybe. Don't know for sure. There's that. Oh yeah, there's that fun child story about the Warrior King. That's probably my guy, my man.
What?
My sweet dream
the
man,
sleeping
Mr. Sandman. Bring me a dream. Make him a man.
Sandman.
But basically, we were
a robot supreme
in Root Hollow, right? And next up was Kelnport.
Yeah. You guys had spent the day in Root Hollow, or the evening there, and met some people, discovered some secrets that you don't know how to unlock. Talked about rugs.
We're Metroidvania now, boys.
Truly. You're not wrong. And you guys went to the inn where it's like the little rooms that are like 15 foot down, 10 by 10 squares in the ground.
Nice.
And so we'll start as you guys wake up in the inn in Root Hollow.
Who owned the inn?
Hilda and Rivia. Are my good friends.
They didn't have a breakfast thing, right?
It's actually quite a shit inn, let me tell you.
This is a trashy inn.
I can't even get a fucking drink. The fuck!
Looking around the town itself, it seems like everything. This place was built long ago, and it was repurposed into a town.
Tell me they didn't drink long ago, huh?
This inn was not meant to be an inn.
Well,
I wanna walk outside the inn, and just say out loud, "Hey, is anybody making breakfast?"
Cool. As you walk through the entrance room to the inn, you see Rivia is sitting at the counter, and she looks up, and it looks like she's about to say something to you, and you just walk past.
Yeah, I just
out,
finger
and then,
bow and peace out,
I guess roll me a persuasion.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a good sound because it cut out for me.
I got a 21.
Whoa.
God damn it.
I guess we're both charisma-based characters.
No.
That's true.
Yeah, paladins are. Well, I don't know where your strengths are, but I suppose you probably don't have a shitty charisma, correct?
I mean, it's a +2 mod.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I have a +5 mod, but that doesn't really matter, I guess.
How do you have a +5 mod?
Bard life, motherfucker.
No, to charisma. We're level 2.
No, I mean to persuasion.
Oh, okay.
I have a +5 mod.
Yeah,
My
I was
charisma
like,
mod is +3.
Jake, you should not have a 20 charisma.
No, my charisma mod is +3.
Okay, cool, good.
It's +25. Don't worry about it.
All right, enough numbers talk. You ask if anyone's making breakfast, and you see a portly man sticks his head out of a nearby door and kind of looks over at you and gives you, like, he looks kind of surprised, but not in an unpleasant way, and looks over and he gives you a little excited wave.
I wave back and walk straight towards him.
Hello. You're looking for breakfast.
Hi, yeah. My name's Engrin Ai. I'm new in town. Just looking to get a bite to eat.
My name's Formic.
Formic, yeah, nice to meet you. How's it going today?
I'm good. I'm just making some oatmeal. Would you like to come inside?
Sure, yeah.
Welcome on in. And he leads you into a nice little house. It's it's like a small 3-room little dwelling, and he's got a big pot of oatmeal that he's making, and begins to serve you up a bowl and offers you a seat at his table.
Awesome. You got a nice little house here, Formic.
Thank you. It's not much, but it's what I have, and I like it. I do what I can.
How's the oatmeal?
The oatmeal is pretty good. Nothing super fancy, but like, as far as just walking outside and yelling for food and immediately receiving food,
pretty good.
Very good. Pretty
Sweet.
Good.
You do have to take 22 points of damage, though, so...
Oh, yes, it's for sure poison.
So, Formic, you got, do you have a secret ingredient in this? Poison. Some kind of special sauce?
The blood of virgins.
Hemlock. No. It's just a little salt and pepper, and,
Oh, salt and pepper.
Nothing.
I've never tried...
Nothing fancy.
I've never tried either of those things.
Okay, you're telling me we don't have salt and pepper back... Wait, oh shit.
We haven't established whether or not we do.
God, what a bland life we must have lived.
I never realized that, you didn't... You would have had only, like, the seasoning that you could grow it. You had, like, basil and oregano and... I don't know enough about herbs. Rosemary. You could have a good amount of stuff. But I guess you wouldn't have salt.
We probably could have grown pepper.
Yeah, you could have grown pepper, but you would have never had salt, and that's sad.
Yeah, like 300 years, there's no way we brought in a store of salt big enough. It's not like there was any mining operation.
I gotta rebuild the town so that there was a giant salt rock in the center of town that you guys just carved off of.
I like the idea of us just licking off our share for the day.
Oh, right. Well, he's making himself a bowl, and then he turns slowly and looks at you when you said you never had salt. Excuse me?
Oh, yeah, where I'm from, we ran out of salt about 120 years ago. I've heard stories about salt, but this is the first time I've had it that I've known that I've been having salt.
You've heard stories about salt. The epic tales of the old salt.
It's in the First Chronicler's journal right here.
Legendary.
There's a journal entry about how he's worried about how long the salt will last.
He doesn't read he steps forwards and looks at it, but not long enough to actually read it, and he's like, well, eat up then, and I hope you enjoy it.
I will. Thanks for just letting any old Joe off the street into your home and feeding them. It's, there's some good people in this town.
Oh, I'd like to think so.
It's a nice place.
Meanwhile, Thiradin, you were following
I imagine
Engrin.
I'm with Fran, too.
Fran's with you, and Rivia kind of waves to you guys after Engrin just blazes past.
Yeah, I'm just in my small clothes, so just, like, I just kind of, like, walk out. I'm kind of stretching, and I walk into the main the main like chamber, and I kind of like look at Rivia again. Basically just in my boxers.
She kind of looks at you like, all right, fucking weirdo. Because like, you know.
Or I'll have like a blanket draped around like my bottom half as like a makeshift like skirt, you know.
Yeah, but she's still kind of like, why are you just walking around? I guess not town, but like, you know, it's just kind of like, all right, weird.
You know, frankly,
but
I kind of noticed that she's looking at me, and I go, oh, I hope this doesn't offend you. I was just following my cousin and didn't want to get dressed. Anyway,
she waves it away. I need your room keys. Checkout's in an hour.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I'll need your cousin's. He ran off somewhere.
Would Engrin have left his room key?
No, Engrin has
Great. All right.
his room key on him.
All right. Let me go gather our belongings, and any way that we could get a bit of an extension on that. Just a little one. I kind of give her a real like nice smile, like a real
Roll me persuasion.
and a bit of a tilt of the head.
Roll smolder.
Ooh, yeah, let me smolder.
She's a married woman.
Yeah, well, that hasn't stopped me before. Okay, that's a 9.
Well, I see. I was planning on saying yes because you would roll well.
Yeah,
but
no,
now
nope,
we're,
say
we're
no
here,
because
huh?
I think he's not like trying. Like I think that's what this is
Yeah,
establishing. He's just assuming that he'll get it.
Yeah. She gives you a smile and says, "No,
Right.
we're quite busy."
Well, that's actually false, but I'm not going to debate you on that.
Yeah, didn't they say they weren't busy
They haven't seen
yesterday?
anybody in a very long time.
Yeah, it's notably not busy.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to go gather my things. And I'm going to hold on to this just a bit longer.
You do that.
You know, it's probably for the best. This place is a bit of a dump.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what's it like being a lizard thing?
Fran just kind of shrugs. You know, like, cold sometimes, I guess. Though you guys also seem to get cold. I don't know.
Yeah. Not much logic to that.
It's pretty cool. Counters aren't really made for my height. So that's not fun. But, you know, being a wild bandit and all, you know, we don't spend a lot of time at banks or convenience
At
stores.
banks,
or anything.
right. Banks and convenience stores, your two concerns.
Yes. Also, I guess we have convenience stores in this world now.
Yeah, we
huh?
do. It's just another word for the local, like, general store.
Yes, there we go. Good save.
And I
Fran
I'm
stares
definitely
off
going to
into
be
the
calling them
distance.
convenience stores.
I mean, like, it's not exactly, like,
Yeah.
world-breaking. I mean,
No,
it's
for sure.
convenient that they exist.
Like the small little... Yeah, never mind. It fits.
So, yeah, I get back to our room, and I start packing up, and I'm realizing that we don't have, like, any clothes.
Yeah, no, you've got one pair of clothing.
So
unless
I think,
you packed
I
up
think
more.
that might
but you
be
didn't actually.
kind of what like I want to do today.
Cool. Which I was all planning on you guys like planning an escape and like preparing supplies. Instead, it was just a mad dash for the wall.
No, we
and I was
just
like,
we
well,
just tried to kill
shit.
ourselves by jumping off the top of the wall. So yeah, I put on my raggedy old clothes from Grovehold, and I think they're starting to kind of like show the harsh like reality of the last few days, you know?
Yeah, they're definitely pretty dirty.
Yeah.
And you know, there's some rips and tears from the fight that you guys had.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you were like thrown to the ground. You were sprayed with dirt. You fucking passed out in an old ass tower. Yeah, you definitely both look pretty rugged at this point.
Nice.
And I kind of look to Fran and I go, "How do you feel about doing some clothes shopping while we're here?"
That'd be cool.
Great.
I mean, you guys kind of look beat up.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, if we look beat up, just imagine how you look, you know?
Fran gives you eyebrows of like, the fuck are you talking about?
I give them eyebrows of like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not putting up with Fran's sass anymore, okay? Like, they might not be a demon, but they're also like, I'm not gonna be, whatever. Anyway. So I say, great. Well, first we should find Engrin, get the room key, return that. I hate side quests. And I take a moment to kind of like think about what I just said, shrug a bit, and then I finish packing up my stuff, and I pour myself a drink, and then I walk back out, and as I pass Rivia, I like flicker the keyring. I also imagine that I got Ingrin's stuff as well, and I gave that to Fran to carry.
Oh, Engrin took everything with him already.
What a lad. All right, that case,
good.
I just clear out the room. I also take any like of the complimentary like soaps and stuff. Like,
There's not.
Right. Well, again, I cannot stress enough how terrible this inn is.
It is an incredibly small town.
Okay. Well,
Just,
do they have do they have any? Like, I don't want to harp on it. So I take what I can, little knickknacks and that kind of stuff, and flick my key ring at Rivia, and then kind of walk out into the street.
She catches the key ring and spins the guest book around to you and slides it on the counter, and then points where she needs you to sign off.
All right. I write down Thiradin Rugson.
She looks at that and then looks up at the Ron Rugson 4 marks higher, but doesn't say anything. But she knows that you know that she saw.
Sweet. We're expanding that lore, and I'm here for it.
Yeah. And then she looks at you and then looks at Fran, expects you guys to bring back Engrin's key.
I finger bow her and walk out the door.
Cool. You step out into the central chamber. You have no idea where the hell Engrin went. Which, cutting to Engrin, you're eating oatmeal a couple doors down.
Yeah, Formic, so how long have you lived here in Root Hollow?
Oh, my whole life. It's, I was born here, and, I do simple work around the town, some maintenance, keeping all of this standing.
Kind of a jack of all trades?
Yes, but my specialty is in bracing, column work, just making sure all these old stones stay upright. But I do lots of other work as well, whatever they need.
Do you do any magic?
Oh, none more than the common folk. I have got the touch, but don't we all?
Well, I actually know some people who don't.
Really?
Yeah, from the town I'm from, nobody can use magic.
Huh, it's quite rare. I know not everyone has the touch. There's a couple people around town who don't, but...
Oh, no, this is a town of around 300.
Huh. Fascinating. Where did you say you were from?
Grovehold to the south. You may have seen it if you traveled at all. It's all the way to the south, as far as you can go.
I've never been, never heard, but that's fascinating.
Yeah, it's kind of prison-y.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
great
it's
idea
a
telling
it's
people
a-
that you grew up in a prison.
It's a pleasant prison. It's
go
just
over well.
nobody you don't get the choice to leave.
Yeah, that's a prison, John.
Well, it's good that it was pleasant. Between you and me, I'm pretty sure back before, we all lived here, that inn was some kind of prison or something. Doesn't seem very inly.
It definitely felt like it when I slept there last night.
Yeah, something about just like deep stone holes doesn't seem hospitable. Not sure quite
Formic,
all.
do you have a place I could clean up around here, maybe?
Oh, of course. Got a washroom in the back. You can help
Awesome.
yourself.
Yeah, I've just been out on the road and I left all my clothes. I just I feel really dirty.
Yeah, to take whatever you need.
Engrin!
Formic, if you have more questions about Grovehold, I think I hear my cousin yelling outside.
Dear God.
Oh, you have a cousin.
Yeah, his name's Thiradin.
Excellent. Yes, I'll go fetch him. Thiradin You're screaming for Engrin, and you see a couple doors down, a short, portly man opens up his door, gives you a little smile and waves, and then motions you over.
And I give him kind of like one of those like 2-finger salutes and greeting. And then I kind of approach.
You're Engrin's cousin.
It depends on who's asking.
A friend of Engrin. Come on in. And he turns and starts going inside, and then turns back to you. We have got oatmeal.
Yay!
And I think if you look inside, you could see 2 empty bowls on the table.
Okay. I step foot into the washroom. No, not the washroom. The house. I teleport through the house to the washroom.
You just run through his house. He starts filling a bowl of oatmeal for you and a bowl of oatmeal for Fran, and sets them down on the table for you guys in motions. Please, Engrin's just in the back washing up.
Oh yeah, Engrin.
I mean, you would hear him, but
oh, okay, cool.
No response.
So I kind of go and I sit down and I kind of make myself comfortable in the chair, and I take out my flask and take kind of like a drink as I eye Formic. Like, I'm not breaking eye contact, but I take out my flask and like pour my take a nice swig.
he goes from like, you know, happily smiling to like he keeps up the smile, but there's a little bit of like a, oh, that's not great kind of you just like beginning the day drinking.
Jake, if we were murder hobos, these people are way too trusting.
Oh yeah, man.
Like every NPC we've met.
Yeah, but like here's the thing, that's gonna bite us in the fucking ass. Probably with Formic. Formic's probably a fucking demon worshiper. Anyway,
Formic's
yeah, I mean,
a
if-
very
if-
nice fella.
All
If
right,
you
well,
guys don't have any questions for each other, you know, I'll wash up and come out.
yeah, so I kind of like look around looking for. Is Ingrin's like half-eaten oatmeal still there?
Yeah. His Formic would be going to like clean up the bowls, but it's still there.
And
at
I
the moment.
grab one of the bowls and I kind of like take a bite, and I do that thing where I like flip the spoon in my hand so that like my tongue is in like the bait. You know what I'm saying? Like just kind of like sucking on the spoon for a second, then I pull it out and I go. So you are, and now I'm kind of gesturing with the spoon. So you're Formic.
Yes.
What do you do around here, Formic?
I build bracing columns, keep everything, you know, standing upright.
And I take another bite of oatmeal. Generous
He
of you
kinda-
to welcome strangers into your home.
He kind of glances over at Fran with a little bit, trying to like get a read on the
don't
situation.
mind Fran.
And Fran's looking over at you, kind of also like we're interrogating, I guess. And then so Fran takes your lead and turns and gives like a hard like yeah look.
Fuck yeah, Fran.
Engrin said you guys grew up in a town to the south, some kind of prison town.
Oh, no,
Sounds
he's
unpleasant.
so he's very dramatic. Prison, it wasn't a prison. It was just a very conservative society that enjoyed its boundaries.
Of course, yes.
I
Well,
was,
far from me to, you know, judge how people want to live.
of course, you live in the ground. We lived in a gated community. It's not too different if you think about it.
You be like the oatmeal.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
It's got salt. Engrin told me that you guys had never had salt. Is that true?
What's salt? Shit, salt! Fran, what's salt? And I throw the bowl of oatmeal, throw it onto the table. Are you trying to poison me, man?
Fran slowly takes the spoon out of their mouth and turns to you. Relax. It's like a rock people put on a seasoning. It's tasty.
I look disgusted. A
It's good.
rock?
Really, everyone eats it. You know,
You eat rocks?
it's like shaving of rock.
Okay, still rock.
They motion over to Formic. Can can you grab some salt? And he turns and grabs from his cupboard like a little salt rock and a little knife for shaving bits off, and shaves a little salt pile for you guys. And Fran kind of motions at it to you. Just take like a little pinch here, and they do like the classic movie feeding.
We snorting this shit, and we've had to get high on salt.
See, I was thinking the like giving a candy bar to a dinosaur kind of.
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
Where you eat a little bit and you're like, see, it's not poison. Or they take a little pinch of salt, put it on their tongue, and they're like, salty.
You guys are so weird. This entire world is so goddamn weird.
Hey, you're the weird one now, hurrying salt. Sorry.
I mean, probably right. But also, go fuck yourself. Engrin, how much longer?
Oh, hey, you guys making new friends? You guys getting along?
Friends is generous. You look, did you know they eat rocks?
Is that salt?
Okay, so everyone knows about salt but me.
Right, yeah, well, I gotta be honest with you here, Thiradin. I'm pretty sure it's water soluble, you know?
I know what water is. I don't know what that second word was.
But I'm a medicine maker. I know what that is.
Right. Well, that's great. I'm glad that it's water soluble. You look cleaner.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's bounce.
Right. Well, I was talking with Fran.
Right.
I think that we should stop by the market and pick up some new clothes.
No, we gotta get to Jansport.
Right. Well, here's the thing. I can't wear this anymore.
Okay, well, make it quick.
I finger bow him. I'll meet you in the market.
No, come.
Oh,
I'll come
I
with you.
I would go drop off your key to Rivia and Hilda. They were being real pains, if you don't mind. I hope you have no relation, Formic, because yeesh.
No.
Yeah. I will. You know what? Just Thiradin, pick me up something nice too. I hand him like a couple pieces of silver.
I look it over and I kind of shrug.
And I'll meet you. I'll meet you just outside the doors to the town. Okay?
I give him a finger bow and I say, "All right, Fran, little Thiradin Fran side adventure. Let's go."
All right.
And as they leave, I'm gonna turn to Fredmick. Formic?
Fredmick's my brother.
Well, say hi to Jance for me.
Oh, sure. Good meeting you. Bye.
Nice to meet you too, Formic. Have a good one.
Do you stop by the inn?
Ingrid completely forgets.
Fuck yes.
God damn it.
Fuck you, Rivia. Fuck you.
God damn it.
Actually, Hilda was kind of nice. Fuck you, Rivia. I'm flipping
Now
up
they're gonna
the
have
air
to
right
like
now.
cut the lock off of that room and replace it.
They have my key.
No, I mean, yeah, but you know, your key doesn't open his room. They're gonna have to like replace a door now.
Oh, I feel so
Very
bad
nice.
for them. Maybe if they were nice to us and served us breakfast, we would have been kinder to them.
It's a 2-room inn. There's not any place to make breakfast.
Whatever. That's an excuse. Where the hell do they eat then? Take us into your home, Hilda Rivia.
They can't just bring all the traveling merchants through their home. Anyways,
Formic can.
Yeah,
Why can't they?
Look, maybe
Formic-
Formic should be running the inn. That's all I'm saying.
maybe Formic shouldn't be just like.
But what about the
all right.
arbiter of the town? She just lets anyone in too.
Yeah, these people are too trusting. Let's kill them all when we get the chance.
Well, please don't. Anyways, so Engrin, you head up to the surface.
Yeah.
You walk up the winding paths back to that sunken plaza with the hole in the center. Up there, you actually find Arbiter Laurel is standing there. She's looking up at the trees and listening to the birds, just kind of eyes closed, basking in the sunlight.
I'm gonna quietly walk around her.
Roll stealth if you want to be unnoticed.
I got an 8.
I'm gonna roll for her, and she does not have a great stealth or perception. You know what? I rolled a nat 1. Doesn't matter.
I sneak up behind her
Oh.
with my
Okay.
greatsword out,
Oh. Okay. Haha.
and No, I put it away and I keep walking around her.
Do you actually? Okay, whatever. You pass by. She doesn't seem to notice. Yeah. What are you? Where are you headed? What are you doing?
I'm just waiting outside for Engrin and Fran.
Okay. Cool. Then
I might like
you're Engrin.
do like some knife in the tree, being like Engrin was here.
Nice. Yeah, you start carving it. You tag a tree. Meanwhile, Thiradin, on the lowest level of Root Hollow, is walking into the market. It's not as busy as it was in the evening, but there's a fair bit of stuff going on, and you can find a couple of clothes vendors. What kind of clothes are you guys?
I want a poncho.
Okay, you can get a poncho.
And I want a really, like, vibrant, colorful, like a very, might even be like a, something vibrant, something colorful, maybe a bit more feminine than masculine in regards to, like, it might be a bit of a shock to the guy who's buying it, but, like, a fun poncho, a pair of boots would be good, and then, like, a few shirts, like poet shirts, you know, like the super kind of flowy ones.
It's 3 silver for a set of common clothes, and
Perfect.
7 silver for a set of, like, real fancy-looking clothes.
Don't need fancy looking clothes unless that the poncho counts as
If you want to go in between of like a little more standy out, I would say you could do that for, like, let's say 5 silver. If you want to.
How much silver did you give me, Ingrid?
Like the regular.
It's less looking like better than like the average Joe. I don't think that's really a concern. I just want something like kind of.
You just okay, cool. Then yeah, you can do that for 3 silver.
Sweet.
I gave you 2 silver.
Oh,
and he has all the money, huh?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Well.
Clothes are a little cheaper in Grovehold.
Well, you know what? I'm just buying for myself. Should have came on the side adventure with Thiradin and Fran. So I get myself like a pair of high-waisted pants, a poet shirt, and a poncho. And I imagine that I already have a pair of boots and stuff that are still wearable.
Cool. Yeah.
Ideally, I think I can wear I have leather armor. I think I can wear like the poncho over the armor, correct?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sweet. Right. So I will pay the 3 silver to get that. That puts me at 1 silver, and one of that is John's. So learn to. I don't know. So yeah, I get some clothes. I think that's all I really need. As long as I have enough clothes to like realistically change into, and as long as I get that cool poncho, we're good. I want a cool poncho.
Yeah, you can get a cool poncho. Yeah, you and Fran have a nice you can have a nice little fashion montage if you want of trying stuff on. Fran tries on like a big, just way too extreme Final Fantasy feathered hat kind of BS.
Yeah, and I'm giving him I'm thumbs up and nodding yes.
Cool. Then I'll say you can spend 2 copper and get Fran a giant hat.
Yes.
And Fran can look like some kind of buccaneer pirate.
Love it.
Like Spanish merchant hat is what I'm now Googling to make sure that's correct. Yeah. I found one picture of what I was looking for, so that's good enough for me.
I also want to buy a skirt, but I don't have enough money for a skirt right now, so whatever. And also, skirts probably aren't the best, traveling attire.
I mean, just probably wear something underneath it, and you're good.
Meh.
Traveling around, I think it's fine. I think if you're delving in a dungeon, you probably just want, generally as much skin coverage as possible.
I feel like poncho and a skirt, though, might be pushing it. So we're good.
Yeah, you guys can head up. You see Engrin up carving his name into a tree or looking at birds or kicking rocks or whatever Engrin wants to be doing up there.
Yeah, I'm carving my name into a tree.
And I approach, and I give him a really, dramatic twirl with my poncho.
You also see the Arbiter is...
I throw my head back, I don't want to deal with this.
I guess roll me a stealth if you want to also just sneak by her and not be noticed.
Love to see it. That is a 15.
I rolled a 7. So you guys successfully avoided parting words of wisdom and farewells.
Yeah.
Very good.
As is our way.
Yeah, you guys are able to go and hit the road.
Oh wait, okay, but I did this dramatic turn. Did you drop the key off?
Huh?
The key?
What key?
To the room. Just give me the key.
I pat all my pockets. Can't find it. Honestly, I don't remember where I put it.
You're insufferable. Oh well, not our problem. Are you sure we don't wanna go talk to the Arbiter?
Oh, sure. I was kind of just waiting for you.
Great.
Let me just make a note that you guys don't return the room key.
Yeah,
so
good
that
job,
if
John.
you ever come back, you'll have an outstanding
we could have easily
debt.
just given it to Emerald. And,
I don't remember where I put it. I got, what am I supposed to do?
I imagine it's, in your vest pocket or something. It's somewhere where you'll find it.
In my hand.
It's on a bracelet on your wrist.
Hey, Emerald!
Oh, I didn't hear you there.
Yeah, no, we snuck past you. We're about to leave.
Oh, well, it's been good meeting you two. I would be lying if I said I met people like you really ever before, but...
Right, that's really great, Emerald. Quick question.
Yes.
So, we kind of opened that ancient door for you that hasn't been opened in, what did you say, 1,000 years?
Well, it would have been before the fall of the Empire.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. So, I'm just wondering, is there any kind of, a reward for that service?
Well, no.
That is a bit of a bummer, huh?
Give her the old song and dance.
Is it possible that there could be a reward for 2, potentially 3, maybe 2.5, fair-weathered adventurers who,
I've been adventuring longer than you were born.
Hey! 2 adventurers who have brought such an incredible discovery to your attention.
Why do you always feel the need to put Fran down? What's up with that?
What? Hey, just give me a moment.
Yeah,
okay?
I think this really shows some, shortcomings on your side and some insecurities that you may
Emerald!
need to address.
Emerald! Ha ha ha! Don't mind them.
Fran could kick your ass, Thiradin.
This is true.
I blink a few times, and then I turn to look at Engrin, and fine, 3 adventurers who just need a little traveling money for their service.
She kind of sighs. I suppose.
Also, I rolled a nat 20 on persuasion check.
You
Really?
Yeah.
fucker.
So give me the treasury while you're at it.
I suppose, considering the gravity of
25.
your situation.
So,
Well, okay, cool, good. Considering the gravity of your situation, what you are going to go inform everybody, it could be good to help you along the way. Besides, you did help us uncover,
my thoughts exactly.
well, some more mysteries, really, but
You
intriguing
got
mysteries.
deeper into those mysteries. And think of it, you help us, you're kind of helping the world.
Indeed.
I kind of looked angry and kind of shrugged, meh.
Ingrid just looks confused.
Let me... you wait here for a moment. I'll be right back. And she turns and heads back down.
Thiradin, we have to wait for her now, too. We've already wasted half the day.
Hey, we're getting paid, so let's just hang out for a second.
Well,
Plus, it hasn't been half a day.
It's been half a day.
Well,
Also,
This morning
did you
still.
get me any clothes?
oh yeah, about that terrible accident. You can ask Fran about it. Anyway,
Right, whatever. Okay, that's a lie.
You like the poncho, though?
Money. It wasn't...
It's fine.
What about the hat?
The hat is incredible.
You know, Fran, it looks so normal on you. I didn't even realize it was there until you just said something, right? Like, that's how good it looks on you.
Thank you.
It just fits.
I think.
Friend, I would say the exact opposite. It is the most compelling feature of you at the moment.
Also, thank you. I think these are both good. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
So what? Kelmport and then
Boat.
boat. Find a boat.
Yeah, see, I figured that we're going to need more money for the boat.
Yeah, how much do we have left?
Yeah, Engrin, how much do we have left?
Let me count it out real quick. So
Because I take out my little coin pouch and I shake it, and you hear like 3 pieces of copper in there.
And Engrin pulls out his abacus, and he counts 3 gold, 6 silver, and 7 copper.
Oh, so we got cash. Thanks for giving me... Yeah, if you want to close, perhaps you could have given me more than just 2 silver.
You know, how am I supposed to know how much it costs?
I don't know, you could have came with us.
I wanted to get on the road. You know, we have a mission I'm trying to accomplish.
It is
We don't...
kind of important that we tell everybody that the world is about to end.
Kind of important.
Wasting
We
time
don't-
on frivolous luxury is...
I once again do like a very dramatic gesture with my poncho. Not frivolous. Very important.
Right.
In Thiradin's defense, you know, it's not like there's been any other demons, so, you know, there are no
Thank you,
signs
Fran.
of anything else as bad as happening.
As far as we're
So
aware,
far.
we stopped the demon invasion.
Yeah. We just got to keep our eyes out, you know, make sure no more land.
Oh, speaking of that, I saw something in the sky.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait.
it was a while ago at this point. A couple days ago?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it was nothing though, just a meteor or something.
Oh, here, you're still there, good.
Emerald!
There's Emerald approaches back and hands over a bag of silver. It will be 1 gold, 3 silver.
And I snatch that. I take that from Emerald, and I give her a bow.
She smiles and sees the, well, Fran's definitely looking over at you, all kind of like, what the fuck, man? How's Engrin looking?
He's getting ready to bop Engrin on the head. I mean, Thiradin.
She
Bob
kind of
yourself.
looks around at you guys, reads the air and is like, well, I suppose I should let you be off. Good luck. Don't get
Yeah,
yourself killed.
Have a good day.
You too.
Right.
Safe travels. And turns and heads back inside.
And I'm gonna punch Thiradin.
What?
Not in the face. I guess in the stomach. Yeah.
Why? What was that for?
You gotta tell us about this kind of shit.
About the money? Look, I just didn't think it would be a bit of a faux
No.
pas.
The comet you saw falling from the sky, that was likely another demon. And then you don't tell us about it, and we waste a whole half a day just walking around town, trying to find a key, talking to old women.
Well, we didn't even...
You know, I met a friend because I thought we weren't in as big of a rush as we were. We would have left at the ass crack of dawn if I knew there was another demon.
Well, you made a friend. That's such a terrible thing. That's kind of been your entire point of existence since we left Groveold. So, don't get your, your fucking small clothes in a twist, okay, cousin?
I have a purpose now.
Ugh. Purposes are so boring.
Well, okay.
Look.
Okay. Let's not.
It wasn't even near us. It was falling off in the distance and to the north. It's not like we're gonna run into it.
I don't know. That thing was pretty fast, and I doubt demons need to rest as much as humans do.
Look,
If it was tracking us before, I know we don't have the beacon, but, it might be able to track the Stone of Power that you stole off the last one. Maybe? Maybe just a little? Maybe it's looking for its dead friend?
I take out the power gem from my backpack and I say, okay, fine, we'll just leave it here then.
No, because then they're going to get attacked. None of those guys can fight anything.
Okay, well then what are we supposed to do with it?
You saw Jance.
I'm sure Jance could hold his own. Maybe. Probably not, but, that's not really our fault, is it?
Wait, didn't we have this argument?
We've already had this discussion about how pathetic Jance was.
And I was the one who told him, who was like, we should conscript him.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no. Oh, okay, Jance, yeah, he's probably got a good sword
Like, he
arm.
probably
I
can.
don't think that's true. I think I think he would probably fight to the death, but I think he would
Fine.
die.
I think
Then we
I think
move.
we should go to Kellensport and get on the boat and throw the gem into the ocean.
I shrug.
Yeah, Fran also just kind of shrugs like, yeah, I don't see what harm that could do.
All right, let's go.
Right.
I start running.
Hey, do you think we have time for me to go back into the... Okay, no, we're running now.
It's a
I
fucking
kind of like...
anime character.
I don't... Yeah, he starts Naruto running away. And I just kind of like... I just look to Fran and I kind of shrug and I say, well... We're on Engrin's time now, and I start following.
Oh, God. Yeah, you guys run for a little bit. You can't run for super long because you're wearing, plate mail.
I'm wearing chainmail.
You've got a giant... You're in chainmail. Okay, well...
Chain is still heavy as hell.
Chainmail is incredibly heavy, and you've got a giant sword on your back, plus all of your other stuff. So, like, I think, you can run the longest, and if you want to outpace them, you definitely can, but there's definitely, like, a point where you guys, like, if you outpace them, they'll definitely walk up as you're just, like, sitting on the side of the road, fucking winded or something, because,
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, and I finger bow him. And I say, come on, Engrin, wasting time. Demons on the loose.
Fran gives you a
of
little tilt.
Right, yeah, okay.
Don't mind us, we're just moseying on by, partner. God, little cowboy Fran. God, let's get Fran some dual pistols.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm just kind of like encouraging Engrin to keep on running because I see how tired he is.
Yeah, can I, like, watch them go by and catch my breath and then start running again and, like, go past them?
Yeah, you can just have a bad day of running and then exhaustion and then running. I will say, you know what? If you're going to do that for the 10 hours it's going to take you to get to the next town, you are definitely going to take on a level of exhaustion, if not 2.
Yes.
And it's going to take a week for that to go away. You'll take on 1 level, I'll say.
Alright, fine, I'll just walk.
Okay,
Oh,
don't
what
be an
happened to the
anime
hurry?
tryhard. I mean, I support you being an anime tryhard.
Yeah,
It's
same,
just
same. Anime tryhard,
Okay,
please.
okay, I'll do the running thing.
No, you're not.
do as you will, man. Like, it's up to you.
Do it.
I'm gonna do the running thing.
All right,
Ability
hell
checks
yeah.
isn't attacks.
That's true.
Just the 1 level of exhaustion?
Yeah, it's just 1 level.
Engrin, what are you... Okay, we've had our fun. Calm down. Don't do this to yourself. We still have a long journey ahead. Don't...
Fine. Okay, we're gonna set up camp for the night.
Why are you...
It's
why?
like it's like midday. You can definitely reach the in 1 day. You can, yeah. Frank kind of like looks up at the sun right above you guys, and then I think
I
it's
gotta get stronger.
What do you... Okay, just don't. Just wait. Don't push yourself like this, or you won't be able to fight the demons effectively.
We gotta get stronger to fight the demons.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think this is really how you get
It was funny
stronger.
at first, but now it's just kind of sad.
Yeah.
Ingrid starts running again, and he's like doing
Uh-huh.
like practice punches and stuff.
And I kind of like shrug and I take out my flask and take a drink. And I
The
kind of
next time-
look to Fran and like offer Fran a swig of my flask if they want it.
They kind of wave away, but they look, appreciative that you offered.
Never look
Then-
a gift booze in the mouth.
the
Take
next
another
time,
drink.
the next time you pass Ingrid, he's like practicing like cutting down plants and stuff.
Oh, what a fun training montage that we were just walking through.
Yeah, at one point, in the early evening, in the last quarter of your travels, when you guys are just watching Engrin crest over hills in front of you, Fran's just kind of like watching him in the distance.
So, Fran,
Yeah.
tell me about yourself.
I mean, what do you want to know? I guess, I was a bandit for a while.
Right, before that, you know all about our tragic histories. What's yours?
Well,
Did you hatch? Is that how you were born?
yeah, no, yeah, we come from eggs.
What's that
You guys
like?
don't come from eggs. I forget that. So weird. It's... I don't know. I was pretty young. Well, I was incredibly young. I don't really remember it all that well.
Right.
But, you hatch out, grow up, have childhood for a dozen or 2 years, hang around.
Dozen years of
I worked for a while as an apprentice merchant, but all the numbers, and I got kind of bored, I was tired of looking out the window.
You'd much rather steal gold than earn it, right?
Well, I just put in work
No, it's fine.
for
But
it.
that used to be, well, of course, but that used to be our magnum opus back home too.
Really?
Magnum opus? No,
Yeah, I don't think you're using that
modus
one right.
operandi.
Sure?
It's
Yes.
Agent Draconic, I guess.
It's
Not really something I speak.
Yeah, I
Wait, you do though,
well,
right?
it's not like I don't practice it, but
Right. It's a bit of a dead language. At least that's what I was always told.
I mean, there are some people that I think it's mostly like mages and the like that study it. My parents, some of my siblings can speak in it, but
Oh, you have siblings?
oh yeah, a whole bunch of us out there somewhere doing business probably.
Wow.
I just wanted to work outside, do something with my hands, and I just kind of fell into banditing. Wasn't really the plan, but
As one does.
yeah, one day you need work, get offered work, you realize that work is robbing people on the roads, and you think, well, this ain't great, but at least I'm on this side, and
Beats crunching numbers.
yeah. So
Well,
that's Fran.
doesn't really sound like a demon's childhood, so I'll give you a pass.
Also, still not a demon. We saw a demon. They were they didn't really look like you, but they looked more like you than like me, I think.
Kind of
Tall
demonist to
and-
assume that all demons look alike, huh?
You know what? I suppose you're right. Really makes you think.
I guess. Maybe we're all demons, who knows? Anyway,
I don't... Maybe... Yeah, but...
I just blew your mind a little bit, huh, friend? Hey, Engrin! I imagine this is kind of near the, by the time that we will be getting close to camping.
I mean, you
that's
guys... if you want,
where are
you
we
guys can
at?
camp on the road, but you guys can definitely... It's only 10 hours.
Dear God.
So, you guys can get there for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah. Then let's get there. I
good.
want to meet some new people. See some new
Oh, God.
things.
Good.
Have
John
you seen
sending...
Black Clover?
I have
You're
not,
the worst, John.
but John's sending anime pictures to us of training and getting
Well,
stronger.
he has this giant fucking sword, and he has no magic, and he just wants to get magic, and he does push-ups all day and hits trees with a big ass sword.
That is how you get magic.
You do have magic, though, my man.
Yeah, totally.
You're level 2. You got some magic.
I
But
I
yes.
finished the rest of the journey on my loot, by the way.
All right.
Just
insert
walking and
loot
plucking
music.
and just having a grand old time.
Yeah.
Every moment is an opportunity to train.
Oh God.
Okay. My body is a weapon, and I must hone it.
This is Ingrin's MO now. He's gonna be doing push-ups before bed and in the morning, that kind of shit.
My mind is a hilt. My body is a sword.
Can we just assume he always has one level of exhaustion?
Look, man. If you wanna make it canon that you are always at one level of exhaustion because you're training so hard,
Jesus.
that's on you. It's a stupid thing for you to do, and I won't make it any checks easier because of it. And you'll probably die someday.
We all die someday, John. You better do it.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, cool. So about 4 hours out from Kelport, you guys leave the forest actually and enter into rolling hills and farms and the like. After a while of walking, you guys eventually see the shiny blue ocean on the horizon.
Love shiny blue ocean.
It's more water than you've seen in your whole life. It stretches out to the horizon, and Kelport, as you approach it, is definitely the biggest town you've seen so far. It's not massive by any means, but a couple thousand people live here, which is a significant population jump from what you've seen already.
Yeah.
The walls of the city are not made for like keeping attackers out, but they're tall. The whole city is raised up a bit with sloping inclines into it, just like built up paths. And boulders and rocks have been stacked to form the walls and construct a dam around the city, or like a breaker wall. And then going out from there, it is a large slope of stacked rocks and boulders, various sizes. You could definitely like climb up the outside of it if you wanted, and it's made for protecting against storms at sea rather than protecting from invaders of any kind. A lot of the town is just residential. About half of it is like residential regular town. The other half is divided between a bustling market, lots of warehouses, and then a district where all of the traveling sailors and merchants stay. And there's about 2,500 to 3,000 people live here, which is a very significant population jump from what you've seen before.
That's a lot.
So yeah, as you guys approach, this place is, it's pretty big compared to anything you've ever seen in your life. There's lots of bustling going on, even this late at night. Not so much in the residential district, but on the map you'll see that market section in the middle that as you approach along that southern road, you would walk through a bit of residential off on your left, warehouses off on the right, where it seems like most of there are some warehouses getting loaded up from ships that just came in, but not a ton of activity there. But people are still bustling around the market. And yeah, just at first glance around the market area, you see easily over half the population of Row worth of people walking around. It's quite a sight to see.
Okay. Yeah, so I walk in and I'm kind of like taken aback, but also I kind of keep up a bit of a swagger as I walk through the streets, like as we approach. And
You're just gonna go right in?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Should I not? Should I be afraid?
I was thinking maybe we set up camp outside the city.
Oh, no, fuck that.
They got
I want a
inns
bed
in there, and
Have you been before, friend?
I think canonically I said no.
Okay, great. In that case...
You said you hadn't been to Ruth Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, I hadn't been to Root Hall. Yeah, I've been to Kilnport once before.
All right.
And if I
in that
said
case,
so otherwise before then, I guess I was a liar.
Well, that's what you are. You're a liar. Anyway,
Rude. Yeah,
let's,
not for a long while. Back before I became a bandit.
All right. Well, in that case, where could we find some sailor types?
There's a district on the northeast side of the city where all the sailors live. But if you're looking for a ship, I think.
No. I'm looking for a strong drink.
Oh, yeah. Follow me then.
Great.
Fran leads you guys through the market square and up along to the north, where you get the boarding houses for the sailors, and you get there's mixes of inns where the merchants are staying, and then inns where the sailors are bustling around and drinking, and everything's all wild and whatnot.
So I've noticed that there's a place called the Captain's Bar. Is that well advertised?
Yeah, it's this big, larger, nicer looking establishment. Generally, most of the merchant places are a little bit nicer than the sailor places, but you get a full gambit of quality going on. The sailor places are a little more rough and tumble, by and large, but not all of them. There's some quiet inns. And then the Captain's Bar is a more exclusive looking establishment, and at the door stands just one. There's like a bouncer standing at the door. Tall lady with like a long staff, just kind of leaning on it, looking out into the distance.
And I approach...
Wait, Thiradin, wait.
No, I got this.
No, wait. We just need... What if we just find out what ship is leaving soonest for Greymont, and then we sneak onto the ship?
Alternatively, you could let me work.
Okay, sorry. I'll be
No,
okay.
it's fine. I approach and I kind of I kind of like move my shoulders a bit and then kind of like you kind of see like my posture change and my demeanor kind of change. I approach the captain's bar and I kind of look at the lady at the door and I give her like a kind of a nod of the head, like an upward nod.
She roll me a performance to just have enough like air of being a captain about you to not.
Holy shit!
get
Another nat
inspected.
20, 25.
Beautiful. Yeah, you just stroll on past. They give you a nod. They raise an eye at, I guess, Engrin and Fran. Are you guys following? Or Engrin, are you following?
Yeah, I'm like drenched in sweat.
Yeah. Fran does like a tip of their hat over, which one they do it because of the size of the hat. You just can't see Fran's. Most of Fran when it happens, but yeah, they give kind of an eyebrow raise at you guys, but don't stop you at all. You guys proceed into the captain's bar. Yeah, it's nice in here. We've got a 3-story bar with a large like mezzanine going on. Stairs off on one side lead up to the 2 upper like inner balcony mezzanine levels, just wrapping around the exterior. And then you've got a bar on each floor. It's bustling, lively. Everything's kept very clean. It's all in good condition. Lots of circular tables, nice chairs are set around, and people are chatting. And yeah, you look around, everybody here has an air of leadership about them.
Perfect. I want to find a table with a few captains or a few impressive-looking folk, and I'd like to kind of waltz over and grab an empty seat.
Yeah, you pull up an empty seat. 6 captains are sitting at this table, having discussions and drinking. Some of them are eating at the moment, and you can take a seat. One of them kind of turns, and gives you a little nod. Some of them glance over at you, but
I give him a nod.
They just glance over like, somebody sat down. They're not like, ugh, who's this guy?
Mm-hmm.
One person
We all belong here.
points at your poncho and then gives you like a little like thumbs up and like nice.
And I kind of give like a little sitting bow. And are there any like barmaids?
Yeah, there's lots of staff running around, taking orders and serving drinks.
Yeah, and I motion one of them over. Real man about town. Real like with some authority,
Mm-hmm. The server approaches and, what can I get for you?
What's good?
Well, we've got all the finest liquors. We've got a couple ales on tap at the moment. There's an excellent elderberry mead that we have. I'd suggest that. Personal favorite.
Let me rephrase. What's strong?
They look over at what's on the shelf at the bar. Let me grab you a brandy.
And I nod. And I kind of look at the other men and say, "Any of you want anything?"
Most of them kind of are like, they're like, nah, they got their stuff. But a guy's saying 2 down from you, but he picks up his chair and takes it around the guy in between and sits down next to you. If you're buying, who am I to refuse?
I might be.
Make that.
Who are you?
Regnad. He holds out a hand. He's got kind of like a rugged charm to him. Wearing very nice clothes, though. Like, well kept in that, like, there's like a rugged, unkeptness to them, but in a very purposeful looking way.
Regnad. Tell me about yourself. Which one of those ships out there is yours?
Well, mine would be the... I forgot that I had to name ships. Oh, made everything else, huh?
Let's call it the Nameless.
Oh, that's good. Well...
The Fur-Elise.
The Fur-Elise.
The Je m'appelle.
The Je m'appelle Fur-Elise.
The Slim Shady.
The Red Gale
Nice.
is the name of the
Yeah,
ship.
that's better. That's better than any of mine.
And then I look at the barmaid and I kind of snap and point to Regnad, and like give her your order kind of thing.
He just make it 2.
Good choice. Tell me, Regnad, what brings you to this sorrowful port?
I'm selling off my my goods and just preparing for another venture out to sea.
Good man, good man. Tell me, I've just blown into port myself with my my crew back there, and I kind of like take my thumb and point back to Engrin and Fran, who
At this point,
yeah,
can I say what I'm doing?
yeah.
All right, so I want to find an empty table, if there's one.
Yeah, you can find an empty table.
And I have taken out my medicine kit, and I'm mixing up some herbs and making like an electrolyte full like energy drink that's just like paste.
Energy
and-
paste.
Energy paste. And if a waiter comes by, I'm just gonna say 1 steak, please.
And I quickly try to take the tension away from them.
Yeah, Regnat looks
I
over at
imagine
them and kind of raises an eye. I think Fran. I don't know where Fran would go. I think Fran's just kind of wandered off to go talk to other people, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah, Engrin, you can order a steak, and
Nice. And a water.
you order a steak and a water, and I think one of the servers is going to come over and be like, "Sir, can you not do that here?
Do what?
Whatever alchemy."
This isn't alchemy. This is my post-training drink.
Well, I'm sorry. Who are you? What ship are you with?
Oh yeah, my name's Engrin Ai. I'm new in town. I just came in from Grovehold.
Grovehold is your ship?
No, it's
Okay, don't stop. Shut up.
Nah, you're across the inn from him.
it's the town I'm from.
I've never heard of it. But
Well, of course you haven't. You know, nobody has really.
all right, mysterious. You
What's your name?
by Peter.
Peter. Nice to meet you. What ship are you from?
I'm not from a ship. I work here in town.
See, why are you asking all these questions? Let me make my drink. I want to eat my steak. I'll give you a nice tip.
Roll me persuasion. I'll say with advantage.
With advantage, so without advantage because
Yes.
I'm exhausted.
Oh yes.
I got a 12.
Peter kind of looks at you. Right, but if I okay, you know what? Do your thing. But if anybody complains, I will have to ask you to leave.
Of course, and I'll comply. Just, I don't think I'm really doing anything wrong.
Right. Well, just don't blow anything up. Kind of looks
No,
nervously
this
at
is
your
completely
energy paste.
None of this is currently flammable.
Just over there making power thirst, huh?
It's a protein shake.
Yeah. Peter goes about his business then.
Gatorade? What's the... Because we're not from Florida, so there's no gators. What's the animal that I should name it after? Oh, God. Frogade?
Frogade. Yeah, that's great.
Making some frogade.
It's like I love it. I love it because that frog is legitimately a deadly encounter for a level 1 character. Just one good dude on their own. But it's also like it's a weak ass thing once you're like 2 or 3 levels in. It's very good. But most people aren't fighters, so hey.
We sorted out our differences.
You did. I'm glad you didn't kill the frog. It was nice. And now that sweet boy is making fucking condensed energy powder. So that's cool. Or condensed energy paste.
Should I roll medicine?
Yeah, roll a medicine for me. Make your energy paste.
It's a 15.
All right, cool. Yeah, you succeed. You make some nice energy paste that will keep your pep up while you're training.
Nice. Gotta keep those exhaustion levels down.
Yeah, and then over with Regnad, excuse me, Regnad. You guys receive your brandy. You are charged 5 copper a drink, so it'll be a silver for the 2 together.
Stop me a tab, would you?
I don't know if they would really do tabs in medieval time. I guess, you know what, they did tabs back before credit cards and all that, so sure. They take your silver, are you just starting a tab now and not paying at all?
Aye.
Okay.
And I'll give him my name, Fleet Macwood.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Oh my god.
They write down Fleet Macwood, and this is going to end all well. Everything's going to go great.
Fleet Macwood Rugson.
And I also give him the name of my ship, of course. It's the Grovehold.
All right.
Is Peter your server?
No, I have a different barmaid.
Jesus Christ.
That's me, Fleet Macwood, man about town. Talks like this.
Oh, does he?
Surreal.
He didn't start talking like that, so it's going to be interesting. Yeah, Regnad.
No. He's always had a bit more of a...
The Grovehold, huh? Never heard of this ship.
She's a smaller vessel. Actually, in all honesty, she's sunk.
Oh.
And I kind of raise my glass in kind of like a salute to the ship.
Yeah, he raises his with you and drinks to your fallen ship.
Aye. Not long past, I'm afraid.
I'm quite sorry to hear it. There's nothing worse for a captain than losing their ship.
There's not a truer statement in all the world, my friend.
Well, so what are you to do now? Do you have the funding to get a new ship?
Well, I'm hoping to return home.
And where's home for you?
Greymont.
Greymont. Yes. I've
Tell me,
been
friend.
there many a time.
Are you a fan of gold?
Well, of course.
Makes your heart thump?
Oh, like nothing else.
What if I promised you a chest of it?
A chest of gold, saved from
Right.
your sunken ship?
No. Back in Greymont, where my family Mats is.
The Macwood estate, of course.
Correct.
I would, what would you be requesting?
Simple transport from Cannonport to Greymont.
For just you, or do I have to take the other 2 as well?
Me and the last 2 surviving members of my crew.
It's very generous of you to take them with you, but,
They've been with me a long time, and I owe it to their families to get them home safe.
it's very nice. I would be happy to help you out. You know,
Good.
in exchange for a chest of gold. Well, how could I refuse?
I can even give you a down payment right now if you'd like. Of course, I'll pay you when we're on the actual boat, but the ship...
That won't be necessary, but I appreciate the offer.
Well, and to that, I cheers to you, Regnad.
He
And to the sunk of the Grovehold, may she rest easy.
raises in cheers and takes a drink with you.
So tell me, my friend, when can we depart?
I was planning on setting sail again in the morning. We're not picking up any goods here, so we will be heading out as soon as possible.
This is good news. I'll inform my crew, and perhaps I'll meet you on the dock tomorrow. Around what time?
Plan to leave about 6.
Great. Well, in that case, I will talk to you soon.
Excellent. And he cheerses you, and you have booked passage on a ship. I'm going to say
Great.
roll a deception for all of your various lies there.
What lies? It's all true!
Yes, of course it's all true.
That is a 18.
Cool. He doesn't say anything.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
By the way,
Yes.
Engrin likes his steak well done.
Right. With ketchup.
Yeah. This seems natural and like the proper way to go
So,
about this.
I walk over to Engrin's table, and I kind of like take him and Fran in, and okay, if anybody asks, my name is Fleet Macwood, ex-captain of the Grovehold. Understood?
Sorry, what? Could you repeat that?
Okay, Fleet Macwood. That is my name.
It's a weird name.
I know. Just run with it. It's the best I could come up with on the spot.
All right, cousin.
Shut up. I'm not your cousin. You are actually one of my crew.
I'm one of your crew?
Yes.
See, I was kind of telling people over there that I was a captain, because
Why would you do that?
Yeah, look at his hat.
this is kind of a captain's only kind of establishment, it seems.
I pluck the hat off of.
Also, my hand was
off
really
of-
good. We'll say Fran was over there gambling.
Nice.
But, whatever.
I pluck the hat off and I put it on my head. Okay, look at me. I'm the captain now. Tomorrow, that man over there, the good Captain Regnad, is going to take us to. Oh, I can't even think of the name. Greymont.
That sounds perfect. How'd you manage that so quick?
I
Nice.
promised him a chest of gold.
We don't...
Engrin, thinks through, he, closes his eyes and...
Don't think too hard.
No, he closes his eyes, he has a daydream where he pulls out his sword and just runs Thiradin through. And then he opens his eyes back up.
And I'm standing there,
Sorry,
and I
what?
have my hands, in front of him, and I have this big smile on my face. Look, he thinks my name is Fleetwood Macwood.
Fleetwood Macwood?
No, Fleet
I thought
Macwood.
it was Fleet Macwood.
You really got to
Fleet
get your own
Macwood.
fake name down. It's a important step.
Yeah, just stick with Rugson.
No. That was a stupid name. Fleet Macwood is actually much better. So, he's going to help us. The good captain is going to help us get to Greymont. And then, when we get to Greymont and we get paid, we'll pay him.
Wait, we're gonna get paid when we go to Greymont? No one ever said anything about us getting paid for that.
Right, it was assumed.
No, I don't think
Small
anyone
print.
assumed it.
Nope,
No.
small print.
There was no contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like a
you even-
verbal small print.
Do you even know how to read, Thiradin?
Wait, can you not read?
Yes, I can read.
Just checking.
I can read.
Thirding can
Yeah, I
definitely
can speak
read.
Common,
Yeah.
Comish, and Elvish.
Comish.
There is no Elfish.
Debatable. It says so right here on my character sheet. Anyway, so
The reason
Yeah,
there
but-
are only humans here is because I couldn't have people that were alive for 300 years around. Kind of broke the whole timeline of things and forgotten past and stuff. Sorry, elves and dwarves and gnomes and everybody
debatable.
else.
Debatable. They're out there. If magic exists, elves exist. Such is the law of Tolkien.
I actually have never read any Tolkien, so fuck off.
Wow, that actually hurts me. That
Where's
hurts.
hey, win for life?
I've heard she's pretty good. So,
Yeah.
touche.
Very good.
I take a moment and I say, right, well, I've started a tab. Do you two want food, drink? We've had a long day.
I wouldn't be
I
opposed.
already ordered a steak, and I
Good.
made myself. I think I'm gonna call it Frogade. You want to try some?
I have a moment, a daydream of me shooting 8 arrows into Thiradin's back.
There's a lot of tension here. You guys need to
How are you
work
gonna
through.
shoot 8 arrows into your own back?
Oh fuck! Into Engrin's back. I killed myself. Damn it! No, and then I kind of come to, and I say, no, I don't want any Frogade. Fran and I actually, we didn't run the entire way here.
Yeah, we just kind of walked, and it seems like we got here really at the same time.
It's about training.
Yes.
Eventually, I'll be able to run from place to place considerably faster than you.
You know, your steel won't be as fast as a horse, right?
Yeah, but that's not important. What if I need to see? Okay, if a demon's chasing us,
Uh-huh.
and over a long distance,
Uh-huh.
you guys are gonna die first if you don't train in running long distances.
That, you know what? That's a good point, but I'm pretty
Okay.
sure the demons don't eat us, so I think they would
This
just
is a
kill
pointless
us and keep
conversation.
running,
Uh,
right? Never. We don't. No need to get into hypotheticals.
I'm going to go stop
How
at a
does
few more
eating
places.
us have anything to do with this?
Well, they would kill whichever one of us is the slowest and just keep running, right?
All right, if you guys want anything, just put it on Fleet Macwood's tab, my tab, of course. And I kind of finger bow and I make my way towards the door.
Are you gonna pay?
Yeah.
No, it's on my tab.
A server is going to approach you before you leave, sir, you have your tab to pay for.
Yes, of course. Actually, those two over there, they're both my crew, and they are going to eat, if that is just fine. Or do I have to stay in the establishment?
They seem to consider it for a moment. That'll be all right. They have the gold on them.
Very good. Yes, of course.
They give you a nod and have a good night, sir.
Yes, fair winds to you as well. And I step out outside, and I kind of feel alive. I'm riding high on these deceptions, and
Can I walk up to the server and say, I've never met someone named Fleet Macwood in my life.
You were just talking to.
I'm just kidding.
You stopped them a second before they ran to get the bouncer to go roughhouse Thiradin. So.
Oh yeah, good luck with that.
Well, says the level 2 bard.
Hey, hold on.
Well, how's the steak?
The steak's pretty good. Yeah, no, it's nice.
Still juicy for?
I mean,
or did they dry it out?
It's as juicy as a well done. It's pretty juicy still, despite being well done.
Okay.
And they got.
It's not a perfect. It's not a perfect well, but it. You know,
oh, you wanted no juice left? They can do that if you can.
Oh no! Like a perfectly cooked, well done steak. You know, like something Gordon Ramsay would approve of. You know.
I don't watch much Gordon Ramsay, but sure, yeah. Gordon Ramsay, the
Gordy Rams, that's
good
my
old
next
Gordy
nickname.
Rams, artificer chef. Anyways, you and Fran can rack the tab up as much as you want.
I just want the steak and the water.
Cool. Yeah, we'll say Fran has a nice little meal, nothing crazy, and you guys can pay the tab. It will be gold for the 2 meals and the 2 drinks.
Pay up, cousin.
You got it, Peter.
Yeah.
Have a good life.
You too. Good luck with your frog paste, was it?
Frogade. Do you want to try some?
He kind of looks at Fran like, do I want to try some? And Fran gives a little like, be nice, like baby. And he's like,
you know, it's not about flavor. I'll warn you. It is about, increasing your gains.
Sure.
It's the most terrifying thing I've
Revitalizing.
ever heard.
Revitalizing the bones. And your mind. After a long day of hard work and dedication to your craft.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call waiting tables my craft, but I'll have a bit.
Yeah, I think that's appropriate.
He scoops some paste on his finger and puts it on his tongue and
Yeah, let me know how you feel tomorrow.
Yeah. That's...
I don't know where I'll be staying. I also don't know if I'll ever be back to this inn. But, just let me know how you feel tomorrow, for
Well,
sure.
thanks for the mystery, Pace.
I've heard that there's a thing called a hawk that you could send a letter with.
Yeah.
I might be back in Row at some point if you want to send me a letter there to let me know what you think. Leave a review, leave a comment, be sure to subscribe.
Rate us on iTunes. It's one of the most important things you can do for podcasts, really. And then he stares off into the void.
This message was brought to you by Gatorade.
By Frogade. Excuse me, sir.
No. We're sponsored by
Oh, yes, of course.
Gatorade.
Skip straight to Gatorade level sponsorship. Ba-bam. He leaves quickly. You see that he definitely, he goes off into, the back room area. He just kind of disappears from sight when he leaves you after closing your tab. And you guys can leave the place without getting roughhoused, so that's fun.
Nice. So what I've been doing, while Engrin eats his steak, is I walked into one of the sailor bars, one of the the more rough and tumble places.
You go into the gangplank. It is
okay.
It's pretty rough, loud. People are having loud conversations, loud arguments, loud laughs, lots of slamming of cups and glasses.
And so I walk up to the bar and I get myself an ale, and I'll pay for that. How much would that cost me?
The ale here will cost you, say, 2 copper.
Okay. And so I get myself an ale and I take a long swig and I kind of look around and I'm just who's the guy who's right next to me?
Right next to you is a sailor with only one eye. The other one is he's got a wood eye with like a really bad painted on eye.
Nice.
And he's got a couple cuts along his hand, like scars along his hands and face. It looks like he's seen a lot of battle in the past. And he's sitting there, his wood eye side facing you.
And I kind of look at him and I say, "Tell me, friend, under whose sail, under whose flag do you sail?"
He turns his head to look at you. Who's asking?
Just a fellow sailor who's looking for some tales to pass the time.
He downs the rest of his glass and slams it down.
And I kind of tap next to him, like get him another.
He has another poured for him, and with that, he opens up to you some. Captain Eht is who I sail under. And what about yourself?
I sailed under quite a few. Right now, I'm independent, if you will. My last captain, a great man named Fleet Mackwood, had to cut some of us loose after his ship, the Grovehold, sank.
You hate to hear it.
You do. But I will say this about Captain Mackwood: he is the greatest man I've ever met. And then I go on to kind of tell some heroics of the great Captain Fleet Mackwood and how he has saved the lives of his crew and brought them great riches and plunder throughout the years, either through legal or less, maybe a bit more illegal means. And basically, I like to imagine that I kind of start with this guy, and then I start to kind of get more into like a storyteller orator position, and start to kind of tell tales to like the entire inn, so that I can start to kind of spread the name Fleet Mackwood throughout the town.
Good. Yeah, you roll me a performance for your night of telling tales, and we'll say that.
Okay, that was a 13.
Nice. You don't entice the whole bar, but the people around you, especially the people whose drinks you start paying for,
right?
They all listen quite intently.
And I think I'm gonna spend like a silver in total, like buying people drinks and stuff.
This first sailor you start talking to is Steel Nose Norm.
Okay.
Is his name, which is funny because his nose is actually not steel. He has a wooden eye.
Nice.
But, he's a character.
Yes, he is.
You guys, do you want to meet up at all?
That's like as long as the name Fleet Mackwood is kind of circulating throughout the taverns. And I think also the main things that I want to harp on is that he's like a kind and generous captain who treats his men like family. That he always pays his debts. That's a big one. Yeah. And that he is a very fair and sensual lover.
Oh, okay. So, word passes around that some sailor that was fucking his captain is,
nice.
Talking about how cool the dude was. And,
yeah. Well, like, not that he fucked him, but, like, about all the maidens and himbos that he had seduced and pleasured in the past. Not me though. Not this guy.
Not the guy giving the account
because
of
I don't.
Sensual loving.
Right. It's just something. It's just something that we have shared over many a drink. I just don't want. I don't want to make it seem that I'm just some envious, or not envious, but grandiose filth lover. I want them to think that I'm just an old real salty dog who's been sailing under old King Captain Fleet Mackwood, and yeah, and maybe they have been lovers in the past, but right now this is less of a like, ooh, I loved him. This is more of a he's a great captain and a good man, and oh, the conquests he's seen both on sea and on land and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you don't know how much anybody around you believes you, but sure as shit, anybody.
Deception!
You already rolled that.
I already did that.
Yeah, it was a 13.
What the heck? Yeah.
It was a 13.
It was pretty good. Yeah, it'll do.
Some people definitely believe you. Not everybody. Various levels. But yeah, you roll for how much gold or how much silver or copper. I'll roll for the here.
Dear God.
11 copper. So 1 silver, 1 copper.
Okay.
Spent in your storytelling. Engrin, if you wish to find Thiradin, you can. Otherwise, you and Fran can just get a room on your own. It's up to you. Though I do think Thiradin is officially out of money. Not that you would necessarily.
No, because I've actually held on to the gold that Emerald gave me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess you did intercept that, huh? All right then. Never mind. You've got money to spend. Yeah. What's the plan for the sleep-in?
We'll just find a place.
Cool.
Fall asleep.
Then yeah, I'll say, Engrin, you two can find the Stone Skipper Inn. It's a nice, quiet, relaxed inn. Seems like mostly merchants are staying there, and say for 3 silver, you can get a room for the 2 of you, and then Thiradin, I don't know, how wild and rowdy are you getting?
See, the thing is, I think, I'm obviously drinking quite a bit, and I think I'm hitting quite a few of the different taverns.
Okay.
And just that way I can really get the legend of Fleet Macwood circulating, and I'll spend some more silver and stuff to accomplish that.
I'll say
but I do think...
I'll let you roll another persuasion check for every silver you want to spend. Well, you just directly buy through hours and drinks spent.
Performance or persuasion?
Performance, excuse me.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend 2 more silver.
All right, roll me 2 more performances.
Ooh, okay. That is a 15 and a 20.
All right, very nice. Yeah, people, after you kind of polish some of your stories, as you keep on telling them, you elaborate more, you come out with more details, and really, just you polish them up. They get better. You spend the night spreading tales of Fleet Macwood.
And do I hit the Stone Skipper by chance?
I don't think you would. I don't think it's a place you would hit up just because it's like a quiet merchant
Okay.
inn.
Oh, I wish I knew how to find those guys. I guess, is it possible for me to ask around for if anybody has seen a kobold and kind of a very exhausted man?
If you want to hunt them down, you can. What I was going to do is I was just going to have you spend another 2 silver and just wake up in a room in a random inn and be like, oh, I guess I found a room.
Yeah, I'd like to find them just because we have to be up tomorrow to get on the ship.
Okay.
So I got to be responsible. This is my grift.
I appreciate that.
And I got to be a good grifter.
Yeah. Roll me persuasion, and you'll be able to.
Okay. That was a 12.
A 12. It takes you a little bit of time, but you're able to eventually hunt them down, and after a while, you end up at the Stone Skipper, and are able. You ask the bartender / innkeep,
Yep.
and they say, "We had 2 that follow that description come in."
Sweet. And I ask, I try to find out where their rooms are, and then if I can, I go up and I knock on Ingrin's door.
Roll me persuasion to get the room numbers of them, because that seems like something that the person shouldn't be handing out.
Okay, 12 again.
Uh,
I tell him I'm his cousin. I tell him that we've been separated, and
I'll say after 5, 10, you just keep on going on, and then he's eventually just
won't stop.
Okay, go.
Nice.
And you can knock on the door to the room.
I'm asleep.
Fran opens the
Okay.
door. Fran is no longer wearing the hat. Instead, they've got a classic pajama hat.
Perfect.
Oh, hey.
Fran, how are you?
Thiradin. I'm doing well. How about you?
Good. I'm great.
I drank a lot,
You don't say.
but good news. Tomorrow morning we're going, so that's good.
Yes, you told us.
Yes.
Yes. 6 o'clock.
Okay.
God damn it. I'm gonna go lay down.
All right, I sleep well, Thiradin.
I give him a finger bow,
And I kind of collapse onto a bed.
Yeah, you collapse onto, I guess it would be, there was only 2 beds in the room.
I'll share a bed with Engrin. I
Okay.
like that idea of me being drunk and then just waking up spooning Engrin.
Cool. Yeah, you
Yeah, I have no idea.
you snuggle in next to Engrin, and Fran seems relieved and kind of, they feel respected that you didn't just steal their bed, and they're like, becoming friends, you know?
Yeah. Well, not friends.
Well-
associates, but,
Associates on the way to friendship?
okay,
Associates in
maybe.
friendship, there we go.
associates in friendship.
And,
Sounds like a My Little Pony thing.
Fran goes ahead and locks the door again, and then goes into their bed, and you guys can sleep till morning.